Okay, and we're back. So let's look at salary compared to hourly wages. So from the last problem set that you did, so problem set number 19, question 12 asks you to figure out how much somebody would make per year working hourly with some tips. So there's two ways you can compare it. You could say, let's say if I'm making $40,000 in salary, that's how much I make. And then you can say, okay, this person works this many hours on this much wage, and you can figure out how much they work or how much they make each year based on how much they work and their wage. So we did that calculation last class. So today we're going to look backwards. We're going to look, okay, we have a salary. How much do they make hourly? I think it brings up an interesting question. So I thought this would be interesting for me anyways, to look at how much a first year teacher makes. They work full time, which is working 191 days a year. So teachers do have very nice benefits of having summers off, spring breaks off, Christmas is off. So we have a lot of vacation time, meaning we only work 191 days a year. And we're paid a set salary no matter how many hours we put in. So this is kind of the downside or upside, depends how you see it, on salary work. Is a lot of time, if you go into management, so you're getting paid a salary, you're not hourly anymore, you're expected to work a lot more than you were if you're working hourly. So some companies can take advantage of the fact that you're on salary and make you work 12, 13-hour days and still pay you the base salary as if you should be working 8 hours a day. So if you work a bunch of overtime and you're on salary, that doesn't increase your pay at all. So a benefit, a downside of salary is that if you don't have a lot of vacation time, you can work a lot of hours and get paid a smaller hourly wage because you're not rewarded in pay anyways for having more hours worked. Some companies will have performance bonuses. So if you are working a bunch, maybe you get a bigger bonus. But some don't. So with teachers, we're on work 191 days a year, and we're paid first year teachers around $53,000 a year for these 91 days of work. So let's look at how we can calculate an hourly wage for a teacher. And let's see if it's a fair wage. So we're going to look at pay per day to start. So how much we're getting paid each day is going to be our salary divided by the days we're working. So we take our money divided by the days, see it pay per day. So our pay divided by days gives us pay per days. So we're getting $53,000 over 191 working days. And this is going to give us $277.49 each day. We can round up to 50 cents. So for every day that I go to work, I make about that much money. And if I work a ton of hours, I still get paid the same. If I do the bare minimum, I get paid the same. So the incentive for teachers anyways to work more is really we care about the students because we want to do a good job. And sometimes we have to work that much hours. So some companies or some jobs, there will be reasons for you to work more. It won't just be like, oh, I just want to do more work. It's generally not that. So with teachers, it's hard to figure out hourly wage because some teachers are able to do an awesome job and work only like 6 hours a day. And that's about the minimum that some teachers work. While other teachers work 10 plus hours each day, plus some work on the weekends, marking or lesson planning. So there can be a wide range. So one teacher could work 6 hours a day, and a teacher doing the same thing can work 12 hours a day. It doesn't mean that one's bad or one's good. It just means some teachers work at different paces, and some teachers are able to work less or have to work more. With English teachers, they have to mark a lot of essays. So when they have to mark a lot of essays, they got to work lots of hours, especially weekends. They'll spend their whole weekend just marking essay. So when a teacher assigns you an essay, it's a lot of work for them too. So they're not just doing it just for fun. They have a lot of work to do when they mark an essay. So it depends sometimes on the subject as well, how many hours you got to put in. So we're going to say that one day is going to be 6 hours on the minimum, 12 hours on the max. So on the high end for pay per hour, we're getting paid $277.50 per day, and that's going to be $277.50 per 6 hours. So we're just replacing one day with 6 hours. When we do the division, we get a pay of $46.25 per hour. which is pretty good. Now, on the low end, we're working 12 hours a day. We get paid $23.12 per hour. Now, that is an ethical wage. That is above minimum wage. Um, but some could argue that is not enough. The only thing I'll say on that is that it is an ethical wage. So with teachers, the amount of time you spend, this is included where you get paid breaks. So because I'm including the hours that we have at lunch or before school or after school, we're kind of setting up as like kind of like a break time for some teachers. Some teachers are around at lunch. So the amount of hours we get, in this kind of calculation, we get paid for our breaks. So looking at the downside salary where we might have to work more and we get paid a bit less per hour than say people that are working hourly. If you are having to put a ton of time into, the upside of salary is that we are guaranteed, unless we get fired or let go, we're guaranteed that much pay. So with hourly work, it could be that you don't get scheduled for many hours a week. So let's say you're normally at 40 hours a week, but then all of a sudden you get scheduled for only 30 hours a week, and there's not that security in your pay. So your pay could decrease because you're working less hours. So with hourly, you don't have the security that you do with salary. But then the other side with hourly, if you need more money, you can just work more. So let's say, I want to buy a new game system. So I need $800. So I'm going to work some overtime. And my boss allows me to come in and maybe work an extra shift on the weekend. I can pick up some more shifts and make more money. Where if I'm working salary, if I come in on a weekend, I'm not making any more money. I'm just putting more work in. So there's advantage and disadvantage for sure. And security is quite a big thing as well. It's not like security is just, it's a little thing. No, having security in your pay, especially when you have bills coming in, is extremely important. So a lot of people don't have the security. It causes a lot of stress on people, and it can be hard to overcome not having that security in your job. Okay, so that's where I'm going to end today. There is a problem set number 20 for you to work through. I hope you all have a great day. And if you're coming into school next week, I look forward to seeing you. And if not, I'll still be posting new lessons Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we'll have our video calls Tuesday and Thursday as well. Hope you all have a great rest of the day and a great weekend.